Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for making it and coming back on this beautiful Sunday afternoon. To my left and to your right is an incredible woman who I have the honor and blessing to call my friend, Suzanne Ross. She has been extremely courteous and kind to both me and Adana as we've taken the trek across country to come and live in this area. And so that's a bit about what happened between us, but I will tell you that she's an incredible author. She has this book, Wake Up, Awakening Through Reflection. She is a business partner, but more importantly, a sister and co-creator with Shakina Rose in an organization called Sacred Supernatural Sedona. So if you will welcome Suzanne Ross.
Thank you so much for being here today, and yeah, shout out to Tolek and Adana. I really love those guys. I'm really pleased that I have the opportunity to speak here today. Adana and I have worked together on some star ancestry journeys, and for herself she's become a very successful star ancestry guide, and I have also myself learned how to do whole soul activations for people that actually activate the 12-dimensional aspects of themselves so they can merge with their whole soul. So, all good stuff. So, my journey. 25 years ago, I found myself vacationing in the desert of Southern California. I experienced more joy and love and laughter than I had in a very long time. And then one morning, I woke up panic-stricken that I was going to have to return to my life in purgatory. I felt compelled to throw on my shoes and run out the front door. I felt that maybe if I kept running, I could run away from my fate. And I was called to run toward the mountains in the distance, as if they were calling me. And as I ran, tears flowed down my face. When I got to the base of the mountain, I ran straight to the top without even noticing the burning in my lungs or the pain in my legs. And when I got to the top, I just threw my arms up and I said, "Please help me. I am miserable in the extreme and I see no way out." In that moment, everything around me became filled with golden white light. And I felt this light swirling around me. It was activating me from head to toe. I was feeling supercharged, super inspired, and super empowered. Then I heard a voice resonate within me and all around me. And that voice simply said, "Can't you see you've come home? You will stay here and heal yourself and many others. And you are loved more than you can possibly imagine." In that moment, all of the fear and anxiety that I had been experiencing simply melted away. And it was replaced by excitement and enthusiasm over my new life in the desert as a healer. I ran down that mountain, certain of what my true calling really was. And in 2 weeks, I completely transformed my life from a stressed out corporate manager on the East Coast to a healer in the desert of Southern California. For those next 2 weeks, I was just following the energy of Spirit as it guided me to do certain things, like go to the local 5-star resort and apply for a job as a wellness director. They hired me on the spot with no credentials whatsoever and welcomed me to their family. Things like that happened as I stepped into the divine synchronicity of my higher self, because in that moment I really believed that I was braided with my higher self. I went from being sick to being vital in that moment on the mountaintop. So from that day forward, I stayed there in the desert and healed myself and many others, just like the voice said I would, for 12 years. Then 2008 came along. Well, we all know what happened in 2008. The economy completely fell apart. And my clients were mostly wealthy retired golfers. And these were their second and third homes. And they just walked. They just walked away. And the town where my dream came true became a ghost town. And as it did, I felt myself dying inside. And I had my classic dark night of the soul. Who here's had one of those? As we know, though, everything serves a higher purpose. And when I woke up out of my dark night, I was bigger and brighter than I had ever been before. I was literally turned away from the darkness and into the light. And I call that my wake-up call. When I woke up 10 years ago, I stepped onto a path that really enlightened and inspired me to be this spiritual light worker that I am today.